In the last few years, I've gotten over 50 million views, over 700,000 subscribers, and I've made almost $300,000 just from YouTube AdSense, and none of that would have been possible if I didn't use 7 free tools I'm going to share with you in this video, and I've broken this out into 3 different types of tools. The first type is going to help you compare your content to other people's content better, because at the end of the day, YouTube is a competition. The second type of tool is going to help you create better content, and then third, help you script better content. And I do want to warn you, I wouldn't skip any of these tools because the last one is by far the most important, and just implementing one of these tools can increase the amount of subscribers you get, the amount of money that you make, or how much time you're actually spending on YouTube. Because if you spend too much time on YouTube, it's probably because you're not using one of these tools. The first tool you want to make sure that you're using is going to be ThumbsUpTV. If you don't know what this tool is, essentially, you can type in a title here where you can put this title, and then what you could do is drop a thumbnail image here. So I want to get this back right here. I'm going to pull up a thumbnail, and this is actually the thumbnail that I used for this video. We're going to put this in here, and boom, it is going to show us what this is going to look like on a web browser, on a home small, on the side, on a channel large. It's going to show us basically where this thumbnail is going to look in all these different placements, and it's going to allow you to see whether or not your content is blocking right here by the timestamp, or just what it's going to look like. Because a lot of creators, and you're probably guilty of this, if you're creating long form content, you're creating thumbnails that just aren't big enough. Like this text right here looks crazy big if I'm just looking at it in Photoshop, but on here that actually looks good and fills out in the entire thumbnail. The same thing with these elements here. A lot of people make these way too small. That's why they're not getting views on YouTube. In fact, if we go to YouTube right now, I might be able to show you a good example of this. For example, if we look at this right here. So this video has been up for 12 days. It's really short. That's also why it didn't get views. But if we look at this thumbnail, you would have been able to see that this thumbnail is just way too crowded had you used ThumbsUpTV, and you would have never uploaded this video, and you would have been able to fix that beforehand. This next tool is something that's often overlooked, and it's the music that you're putting in your content, because you need to make sure that you're putting music in your content to help build the emotional appeal that you're trying to create for your audience. And one of the easiest ways to do that is with Upbeat IO. In fact, this is free music for creators. You get no copyright claims, and it's your favorite beat maker. So you can go based off of discovery, so you could find things for gaming, for travel, BRoll inspired. You could find different types of beats, different moods that you're trying to create, or you could just go through all of these other different tools, and on top of that, you can go under sound effects to see which sound effects do the best, and then also trending is going to show you the top trending beats under here. And remember, if we come back over here, no copyright claims, so you want to make sure that you're using this in your content to help create a better mood, and it's going to increase the reach that you get. Now, this next tool is by far the most important tool that you could be using on YouTube, and that's going to be VidIQ. VidIQ is going to help you better come up with content ideas and know exactly what titles, descriptions you should be using in your content. And VidIQ gave me an exclusive code just for you. So if you go to the pinned comment below right now, you can get started with VidIQ for just $1 for the next 30 days. In a few seconds, you're going to see just how powerful this tool is. So you're going to see it's an absolute no-brainer. So if you come into VidIQ, you're going to see a bunch of different things. Like you're able to optimize your latest post. It's going to tell you how good your title was, how good your thumbnail was. You could generate different scores here, and basically it'll give you different title variations, different thumbnail variations, and it gives you a bunch of different feedback based off of the description you have, the title you have, and the thumbnail that you have. On top of that, you can come under keywords here, and you can see what keywords are going to do well. For example, if I wanted to make a video about free YouTube tools, what I could do is type that in here. I can see all the different searches under here, like best AI tools, and then if I scroll down, this is going to show me a bunch of good thumbnails. And guess what? I actually made the thumbnail for this video based off of the thumbnails that I saw here. I wanted it to be brighter, I wanted it to stick out more, and also if I click into each one of these, I can see how long the actual video is, what hook they use, and what they're doing that actually satisfied the viewer that I'm trying to reach. And on top of that, if we come under generate right here, you can literally go through and generate different videos based off of the title or topic that you want to be creating on. And then finally, if you come under competitors right here, you're going to be able to see what videos are getting your competitors' views. And you wouldn't be able to see this if you just look at your competitors on YouTube, because you don't actually know what the views per hour is. And then this is exactly why I would strongly suggest you go to that pinned comment below and register for VidIQ today, because again, it's only $1 for the next 30 days. It's an absolute no-brainer, and I would have never become a full-time YouTuber had I not used this tool. And the tool actually doesn't end there. If we want to go to one of our competitors, for example, VidIQ is literally one of my competitors, and I love their tool so much that I'm talking about it. I can now see their channel stats, how many views they're getting, how many subscribers they're getting, how frequently they upload. And then if I come under here to view trending videos, guess what I'm going to be able to see? I'm going to be able to see again all of their trending videos that are getting them the most reach, how many views per hour it's getting, how long the videos are, what the titles and thumbnails are, so that I can also create similar content. And then if I come over here, I click this, I go under here, I look at something like most viewed, I'm going to be able to type in different topics. For example, free AI tools, and then it's going to show me the most viewed videos under here for a certain date range. Like for example, if I put this at the last 6 months, it's going to show me a bunch of videos like this one that got 1.7 million views. And you can filter this by a bunch of different things, so it allows you to do better content research, so you create better videos, so you're not wasting your time creating content that nobody's interested in. Now these next set of tools, tool 4, 5, and 6, they're all going to be around B-roll. Because if you're not adding B-roll into your content, it's why you're not getting views, and there's no excuse for it when there's a ton of different free tools that you could be using to do this. The first one is going to be unsplash.com. This is going to show you a bunch of different B-roll that you can use, different wallpapers. It's going to show you a bunch of stuff, and the best part about it is that it's actually free. So all you need to do is go in here. You could search for different high-resolution videos. For example, if you're doing a spirituality video, you could do a bunch of spirituality different clips here. And there's a different one too. You can come to Mixkit, and what this is going to show you is a bunch of stock video, stock music, sound effects, video template. For example, if you're doing a video and you want to show dogs or cats in it, you come in here, you get a bunch of different cat videos and a bunch of different cat photos so that you could put this into your content, because this is going to help reset your viewer's brain so they don't realize that they're watching one long video, and instead it looks like they're watching a bunch of shorter videos, and this is how you actually end up getting a lot of views on YouTube. And then finally, pexels.com or pixels.com. I don't actually know how to pronounce this, but you guys get the point. You can come on here, you could search for photos, you could search for videos. For example, if I was going to do skating, do a search for skating, then you get a bunch of different clips that actually show this, because in your YouTube content, you can't only be telling people, you also need to be showing them, aka showing and telling, because the majority of your viewers actually have a visual brain, and that is what they're going to react to. Now this brings me to the last and most important tool that I want to make sure that you're using right now, and it's going to be ChatGPT. But you shouldn't be using ChatGPT the way that you're currently using it. Instead, you should be using it to analyze your competitors' scripts and to make better titles in them. For example, if I was going to go through and make a video about how to get TikTok followers, here's how I would actually do it. I would use VidIQ, would come up to most views, I would type in how to get TikTok followers, and then from here, what I would do is look at the best videos that have been created. So I'm going to want to expand this to 30 days, or I'm going to want to expand this to 60 days, and then I'm going to be able to see a bunch of different videos that did well. For example, what I can actually do is create a better version of a video that I made, because the most viewed video that I see under here is actually my own video with 60,000 views. So I'm going to click into this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this title over to ChatGPT. I'm going to say, I want to make a video about how to get TikTok followers. Can you please give me 5 title variations of the title I'm going to provide with you that are better than the one I give you? Please do not change a bunch of things. Just make it slightly better by changing 1 to 3 words, and then we're going to give it the title here. Now the reason that we don't want to completely change it is because otherwise this is going to completely hallucinate. Instead, we just want to try to make this a little bit better. For example, the first one had to get 1,000 followers on TikTok, 24 hours free TikTok followers. This one is just going to show us a bunch of different ones. For example, get 1,000 followers on TikTok in 24 hours, your free step-by-step guide. I would go with that, or I would go with the first one, how to gain 1,000 followers in just 24 hours. And the reason for that is because we don't want to completely change the wheel here. We just want to make it a little bit different and a little bit better, and hopefully it resonates more with the audience. So what you want to do is actually feed it some data on what it should be creating content off of, and then have it just change a few things. Had I not done that, and had I just said something like, open up a new chat, I want to make a YouTube video about how to get 1,000 followers on TikTok, and then it's going to say great, blah blah blah. I'm going to say, can you please give me a good title? I'm I'm gonna get this to stop because it's giving me a bunch of crap that I don't actually need. Say, can you please give me a good title? It's going to say here, or a few, 0 to hero, unlock TikTok growth, from newbie to influencer, the ultimate guide to your first 1,000 followers, grow your TikTok. None of these are good. These all sound like they're written by a robot. They all sound like crap. So I need to actually feed it what a good title is that resonated with my audience, get it to change a few words, and that's how you're going to see success here. The other thing that you need to be doing is the same thing when it comes to your script. So what you want to do is use this prompt right here. I'm going to type this in here and we can walk through it quick, but basically it turns this into a script analyzer. So we're going to feed it this prompt. It's going to then analyze different scripts, and then we need to give it the script. So what we need to do in order to do that, we need to come back into this video. Boom. We need to come under here, show transcript. From here, we want to get rid of the timestamps. Now we want to copy all of this. Oh, not too much like that. And then get this here, put this in here, and what this is going to do is it's going to go through and analyze the structure that was used in this script. Now obviously I'm doing it with my own video, but you could do it with your competitors' videos, and then you can actually build your script based off of that, so you make sure that it has all the elements that you actually need. In fact, I had hooks in here, I had stakes in here, first topic, second topic, etc. While it's doing that, I did want to show you a few other things that VidIQ could do, because I just noticed this here. VidIQ can show you exactly what tags your competitors are using, what topics they chose, and also the different channel tags that they have, which is going to be incredibly helpful. Also, you can filter different comments for different things, so you can try to learn what your competitors are getting commented on their videos, so that you could see where they missed the mark or where the audience actually wants to be seeing something else. And if we come back over to ChatGPT here, you're going to see that it gave us the hook, it gave us the stakes, the first topic, second topic, third topic, call to action, and then the bonus. And what you can then do is have it create a script based off of this, because it provided the overall template. You can have it literally create a script on the same topic, but just change the words around a little bit like we did with the title, and boom, it just created a new video for you that's actually based off of something your audience wanted. Because otherwise, again, if we come over here and say, make me a script for how to get 1,000 followers on TikTok, I want a YouTube video, this is going to go through and build us out a script, and it's going to completely hallucinate and build it based off of nothing, instead of building it based off of something that actually already worked for the audience. And that's the biggest mistake that I see creators making with AI right now. Right here, as you can see, this is completely useless. This doesn't actually use the different things that a good script has. So now I'm going to be making a crap video if I follow this. All that being said, I personally want to help you grow quicker on YouTube. And if you're interested in that, I strongly suggest you check out this video right here that shows you all the different ways that we can work together, or we could chat, help you get monetized quicker on YouTube, get more views on YouTube, or even get more subscribers to your YouTube channel.